welcome back to TAZS's Wig Closet at Wig Studio One. This is probably the best beach wave look of the season. The brand new Rene of Paris's Brooklyn in a new color called Cinder Toffee. We're gonna break it all down. I purchased this style from Wig Studio One. You can find it there too. Drop below the video, expand the description box. There'll be a link below the video. If you click on that link, it'll take you out to the site. You can see all of the colors, the pricing. This style is an automatic 30% off at checkout at Wig Studio One. And don't forget to visit the private Facebook group called the Wig Studio One Wig and Topper Support Group. All of those links are also below. I cannot take my eyes off of this beach wave. This is a really long beach wave style. One thing right out of the box I noticed is that I can rake my fingers through it. This wave is not going anywhere. It doesn't tend to loosen up and go away. It has this beautiful textured, air-dried look about it that is indelible. It's going to stay this way unless you do something different with the style, because this is made from heat-friendly fibers. So you could, theoretically, you could straighten this. I don't recommend doing that. You'll never get back this texture. But it does give you the ability to tweak the style a bit. You don't need to be by the beach. You don't need sea salt spray or any product at all to keep this look. I definitely needed to get my hands on this color. So what it really reminds me of are some of the 27-29 combinations out there in the market. This is a soft, medium strawberry blonde with some lighter strawberry blonde highlighting throughout. The highlights are blended throughout the style very well. It really picks up this texture. Now, this is not a rooted color. Now, I would have preferred it to be a rooted color, but I know there are a lot of fans out there of unrooted colors, so you'll really appreciate that. And I don't think it's too stripy at the part line. You can really break that up. So again, just a really nice, soft, warm, medium strawberry blonde blend. Absolutely gorgeous. So definitely check out the links below if you want to explore the beautiful color options on this style. But let's dig into these specs. So right around 5 to 5.5 inches here on the fringe. I love it. I think that makes a long style so wearable. So you've got this little bit of fringe here to work with. So if you pull it back, it beautifully frames the face. You can overlap to make it look a little bit like an undercut. Either way, you slice or dice it, it's a nice, flattering fringe look on this piece. Very well done. Now, overall, this is about 21 inches in its curl pattern. And it seems to have some graduated layering towards the bottom, which gives it a nice, airy look. The ends are very wispy. Now, this heat-friendly fiber seems to be really light and airy textured. Typically on heat-friendly fiber, it has a thicker denier, therefore it gives you a more of a dense, stickier feel. I'm not getting that here. This one moves beautifully, and the fibers are separated so nicely. So this heat-friendly fiber really hits the mark. The style weighs about 6.4 ounces. It doesn't feel too heavy. I think that's a combination of these finer fibers. Now there's a lot of hair here, but there's also very little permatease. So you're not really getting into that soft, pillowy type permatease. At least that's what I'm observing on this piece. You don't find any permatease up on top, just enough to cover wefting. You know, there might be a little bit at the back, but nothing, like I say, nothing thick, heavy, and pillowy. So that's going to give you a little bit of a lighter feel, because with all of this hair, if you're wearing it in a warm climate or in the summertime, it can get to be a little bit overwhelming, but you don't want to miss out on the experience of this beach wave in the summer. So when we discuss value, we discuss these things like the look of the style, the quality of the materials that goes into it, and the price. And I think for the price, this is a really nice value, because we've discussed the heat-friendly fiber, we've discussed the beautiful feel, the well-appointed style, but also this has a lace front and left monofilament side part. Some of you may already see where that lace front does carry down a little bit over my forehead. Now, I will have to trim this, but I didn't do that because I wanted you to see what it looks like right out of the box. Now, this lace is ready to wear right out of the box. No trimming is needed, But depending on the length of your forehead and your own preference, you may decide to trim this lace back a little more close to the hairline. Now this lace is a wide grid, very soft lace. It feels like a wide grid tulle material. It's very soft, bendable, and more on the delicate side. And then the mana part, or the lace part, does run about halfway back to the crown. I wish they would have extended it all the way back. Inside of the cap for Rene of Paris's Brooklyn, there's an extended lace front. It does extend back into about halfway back into a left monofilament part. It's a very deep lace front. Again, it can be trimmed if you desire. A closed ear tab, an extended felted nape with Velcro style adjusters, lots of wefting and stretch. This one fit me rather large. On a 21¼ inch circumference, I did struggle to get a decent fit despite pulling it in as far as it could go. I feel like they work beautifully. I knew they would. There's very little, if any, permatease in the area there, and the glasses fit beautifully between the ear and the ear tab. So perfect if you're a full-time glasses wearers, or you just want to bring out your favorite sunnies to hit the beach.